Hi everyone, this is Sarah with Fit Betty. I have a recipe on my blog for single serve protein pancakes, and I've kind of had some negative feedback on the recipe. A lot of people, it doesn't turn out for them, not sticking together and that sort of thing. So I knew I needed to remake the recipe, so I went ahead and redid the recipe, hopefully with more consistent results. And I'm going to go through and do a video tutorial on how to make these protein pancakes. So here we go. I am preheating my pan, non-stick pan, and here's my little bowl. These are single serve pancakes. Grab a spoon. This one is a little bit large. We're going to start with SunWarrior protein powder. This is the kind I use. It's the best flavor. 2 tablespoons of the protein powder. Level tablespoons, not heaping tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. This is home ground brown rice flour. Two tablespoons. Ground flax seed. 1.5 tablespoons of ground flax seed. So this is kind of approximate. I'm not getting super picky about exactly what exact measurements. Baking powder, we want 1/2 teaspoon. This is 1/4 teaspoon, so we'll do 2 of these. So 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. Dash of salt, some cinnamon, however much you like in there. I'm going to stir it around. Mix it all in. Mix it all together. Next ingredient. You can use, for your liquid ingredients, you can use either like unsweetened almond milk, or if you don't mind having a little sugar, you can use caramel chai tea concentrate. But whatever you decide to use, you're going to need 6 to 7 tablespoons of the liquid. And I'm going to use my little measuring cup. So this time I'm going to use the caramel chai latte to make caramel chai protein pancakes. Make sure I got my tablespoon on here. There we go. So we're going to start with 6 tablespoons. We can always add more if we need to. If you're using plain almond milk, you can add a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of stevia, but this has sugar in it and flavoring, so we don't need to add any of that extra stuff. So we're going to stir this in, stir it all up. You can use a whisk if you want. Get my whisk here. Make sure I don't have any lumps. Okay, what you're going to want to do with this It's going to take a minute for the flax seed to gel up. So it looks kind of thin right now. You're going to let this sit for a couple minutes, let it thicken up, let it gel really good. You can tell it's getting thicker now. And if you use milk, it is going to be a little bit thicker. And you don't want this to be too runny. So let it sit, be a little patient, give it a couple minutes to sit, let the flaxseed gel up, otherwise your pancakes won't stick together. So we'll let that sit for a couple minutes. And while you're letting it sit, you can stir it up. But you can see how thick that needs to be. You don't want it to be too thin, otherwise your pancakes will be really wet inside. And because these are vegan pancakes, no eggs in them, and there's protein powder in it, they're going to be a little bit wet inside, just a little bit, but we put enough baking powder in there to help them get thicker, puff up nice. So you can see how thick that is. This is perfect. So go over here to our pan. We're going to pour our batter into 3 pancakes, and this thing has been heating up. You always want to have a preheated skillet. Scrape that in there. You can add a little bit more. You can see them puffing up a little bit. You want these to stay on the stove. It's probably for a little while. It's going to take a little bit longer to cook these through than with regular pancakes because, again, there's no eggs in it and there's protein powder. So it's going to take a little bit longer to cook the middle. Okay, so if you look here, we can see the pancakes are puffing up nice. They're smelling really good. That chai smells good. I'm going to kind of take a look at the underside of the pancake. Okay, it's getting nice and dark. We're going to flip it. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to check these a little bit. I'm just going to kind of touch the top a little bit, make sure they kind of spring back. These ones seem done, so what I'm going to do, and if you need to, you can always leave these on the pan a little bit longer just to make sure that they're going to be cooked through in the middle. These ones look pretty good. Double check the underside, and the underside's brown. Alright, so I'm going to put these on my plate. There we have them. They stick together. Nice protein pancakes. They are a little bit dense in the middle just because there's protein powder and there is no egg in it. I'm going to open these up. It's still kind of hot. You can see what they look like inside. A little bit soft in there, but not too bad. You can always lower the temperature and cook them a little bit longer on each side just to make sure they get cooked through better. But there you go. Vegan protein pancakes and caramel chai flavored, since I use this caramel chai concentrate. There you have it. If you like this video, comment below and let me know what other recipes you want to see on video, and share this with your friends. Don't forget to stop by fitbetty.com and find some more recipes.